Dude, I'm always ready to get started, dude. Take one.
All right. So for those who do not know you, who is Devin Luckett?
Devin Luckett is a male. He's white. He's around 5'10", 5'11". I'm a real estate agent, Mike, in the state of Kentucky.
Okay.
I work for Knob and Key Realty. I'm a dad, father of 3, husband. I'm also a full-time police officer with the police department.
Okay. Did you play any sports growing up?
Yeah, played baseball, played football, played basketball, did track. Well, I guess I did track technically. I did the shot put. Everybody who knows me, I'm pretty slow.
Gotcha. What made you want to get into media, would you say?
Media?
Yeah. Like
So-
doing YouTube stuff.
Well, I've always wanted to do a podcast
Okay.
for forever, but I had no idea what the hell I'd talk about. But I've always wanted to do one. So back in the day, actually, I had a MacBook and I would record with my MacBook people taking BP.
Mm-hmm.
And I would cut it up, make little videos and stuff. And I loved it. And there's still some videos on YouTube that I've made. I try to make some funny ones, and I've always loved doing it. And really, ever since, being on the police department, what am I going to talk about? Crime stuff.
Right.
So the real estate thing, we were getting into marketing, trying to figure out how to grow and get more clients and get more busy. And at the end of the day, man, everybody's eyeballs is on their phones. So
100%. Just watching people live their lives. So you said
oh yeah,
you wanted to get into it because of podcasting. So after you upload this video, you're going to put it on a podcast?
yes.
Okay. So we're going to do that.
Yeah.
All right. We're going
Yeah.
to figure it out.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean?
Like after we upload this to YouTube, is there a way to take the audio and then put it on a podcast?
Oh, on a Spotify.
Like a Spotify, the Purple podcast app, something like that.
You know what's funny, dude? I didn't even realize. So I haven't listened to Spotify or the Purple podcast one. I haven't listened to that in years. All the podcasts I listen to are on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I forgot that was a thing.
But yeah, when I watch or when I listen to Bigger Pockets and all that, they have this, and then they have the audio put into the apps. So when I'm on my way to work or
Okay.
anything, I just listen to the audio version.
So that's what you're listening to?
Yeah,
Usually?
Yeah, on Spotify, the Bigger Pockets or the Real Estate Rookie, they make YouTube videos
Okay.
like this, and then they take the audio and they put it into a 45-minute podcast 3 times a week.
Okay. So when I turn on Bigger Pockets, if you send me an episode
Yeah.
and I go to listen to it, I hit play on YouTube and just turn my screen off.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's smart.
That's the only way I knew how to do it.
Gotcha. All right, so my next question would be: you have a stable 9 to 5 job. Why did you want to get into real estate?
I was broke.
Okay.
So I had $1,000 saved. I was doing Dave Ramsey kinda. And we were living at an apartment complex. I was a courtesy officer there, and we were about to have our second kid. Marissa was in med school, and she was like, "You should get a real estate license." She had told me that years prior, and I was like, "No, whatever." And my youngest brother Ryan told me that he was taking classes to become a realtor. So then I was like, "All right, I'll do it." And I got my license and had no idea what I was doing. The only thing I knew about houses was some episodes of Fixer Upper that I'd seen.
That's great.
Yeah.
Fixer upper.
Yeah.
Did you know what an asset was when you were getting into real estate?
No clue.
No clue.
I didn't know what an asset was. I mean, I guess I could tell you a brief definition, but
Right.
I didn't know what an asset really was until I read the book that you recommended to me.
Okay, gotcha. So when you initially started real estate, did you have the intention on also investing in real estate, or did you just want to sell houses?
I had the far-fetched idea of maybe one day I'll figure out how to do the rental property thing, but I had no idea what the process actually was.
Right.
Clueless.
So you thought, maybe down the road you could own rentals, but your initial intention when you started real estate is just to get your license to sell houses and help people buy houses.
Yeah, I'd got my license just because I couldn't work any overtime at the department because my off days I had to spend at home with the boys. So I couldn't work any overtimes, but I needed more income.
Right.
So I knew I could do real estate, on my off days and take the boys with me.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
that's how it started.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Running into that now, being the only one in the house that's working, it'd probably be cooler if I could just go and sell houses and bring MJ with me and we go together, spend more time together. So that's a smart idea.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's all Marissa's idea. She told me to do it. So
Gotcha. So where is Devin Luckett 5 years from now?
5 years from now,
Where is Devin Luckett?
I would like to think that I'm no longer with the police department. I am just doing real estate full time as a, helping as an agent. I'm currently getting my license in Indiana. So I'd like to say that I'm doing Kentucky and Indiana. I'd like to have a team of agents, and hopefully we're starting to cash flow our least our property that has the lowest mortgage.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Do you see yourself still in Louisville 5 years from now?
5 years, I believe I will.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, depending on she starts residency, that'll be 3 years. And then if she does a fellowship, which she's talking about doing, then there's a possibility we move again or move.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha. So between you all make, well over six figures. Why not just do stocks and wait 20 or 30 years and have a sure thing of being well off?
well, I'll tell you, I tried to get my 401k out from the police department the other day. I talked to you about this already.
Right.
But man, I talked to them. I called Frankfurt and said, hey, I need to take my money that's in my 401k. I need to take it out. Well, you can't take it out. All right. I need to roll it over into an account so I can access it. You can hit me with a penalty, whatever.
Right.
You can't do that. You have to leave the department or you have to retire. And you can't access those funds until you're 59 and a half. And it just blew my mind.
59 and a half, two knee surgery replacement, bad back. Then you go have some fun.
It fires me up. 59 and a half, I might be dead.
Yeah, I know, right, man?
But that's the thing. That's what, and it drives me nuts. And here's the thing too. I talk about it all the time now, obviously we do, but I didn't know any better a few years ago. So I don't want that to sound like me and you are telling people oh, y'all are dumb. We know better, blah, blah, blah. We just woke up too.
Yeah.
But the 401k, you can put into it, but you're going to have to do 25 years and then they'll let you take it out. You can't access it until then. And if you do, so I'm going to get mine out. I got to leave the department. But then once I get mine out, they're going to hit me with a 10% penalty because I'm taking it out before I'm 59 and a half. So it's my money technically, I guess.
Right. Right.
But that's why, man, it's just, it makes way more sense to save up for 20% down on a property, purchase that property, and then rent it out long-term or rent it out as a short-term rental.
Right.
There's benefits to both, but either one, you just cannot go wrong because if you save up 20%, put it down, say a long rental, and say the house is only worth $220, immediately you can find a tenant to stay in there. And the number one thing that we always hear is, especially from cops, because that's just who are around.
Right.
And I didn't know any better a few years ago either. But the number one thing we hear is, yeah, but you're responsible. What if you get a bad tenant? What if they
all the time, man?
That's the thing. And I would have said the same thing. I get it.
Right.
But you don't be scared. If you're out there and you're working a 9-to-5 job and you have no idea about real estate investing, man, reach out to Mike, reach out to myself. We would love to go over it with you just to kind of show you what we're seeing. But, me and Blaine talked about whenever we're gone, say 10 years from now, whatever, like really removed from the police department, I would love to go back to these roll calls and just talk to him and say, hey,
you
it'd
should
be
leave the
real-
police department.
well, you don't
Hey,
have to
guys,
leave, you
y'all
know.
need to go.
Yeah, you don't have to leave, you know, keep your day job and mind your business.
Right.
Just like Rich
Mind your
Dad Poor Dad
business,
says.
love it.
But
Yeah.
yeah, man, but I just think it's very, very crucial that, man, you got your 401k and that's going to be okay. But man, really run the numbers on what that looks like. Today's 2026. Those numbers are going to look a little different in 2046.
For sure. For sure.
So if you're buying a property today and you're renting out long term, that mortgage is going to be paid off in 10, 12 years. And then when you hit the 25-year mark, the same time you retire, that house is going to be worth double and you're going to have made X amount of cash flow that whole time. Are you going to have to fix stuff? Yeah. Are you going to have to repair stuff, pay people to fix stuff? Absolutely. But it's going to be well worth doing that, even if you just have one rental. Do you agree with that?
Oh, 100%, man. The other day, it was literally this past Friday, I was working a prom, and a deputy, he was about 53. He retires in a year and a half, and he's going to come back and do another 5. And I'm like, you ever thought about doing rental properties? He goes, man, I see more and more now. People are just tearing up other people's places. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, where are you seeing this at?
That's the thing. I think that too. We were in a 401k class a few weeks ago, and dude, I was looking around. I was getting so much anxiety because people were taking this stuff to heart, and they're looking up at the numbers, how much you'll have at the end of your 25 years, and then how much per month you will get as a deposit or check.
Right.
You'll be able to live off of per month. Man, if you're just banking on that, I beg you, just ask some questions and see. You can come check our stuff out, see how we did it, whatever. But I just feel so bad that, we're not prepared for that stuff.
Right. We'll only charge you a 20% fee of your first purchase to mentor you.
It's insane. And the thing about real estate is there's plenty to go around. People are every year, every day, constantly selling their house, going in foreclosure, whatever. It's a recycling door. There's always going to be plenty of inventory for everybody to win.
For sure. And they're lifetime renters, They'll never buy a property.
Yeah, we looked at a property that Flip House the other day, and we got to talk to the listing agent, and she said the sellers, they're getting rid of their portfolio. They're getting rid of that one. They had a tenant in that one for 35 years. Same one.
Yep. Yeah.
That tenant could have probably paid 2 of their mortgages.
No, right?
It's insane.
But maybe they're like, well, if my refrigerator breaks, my landlord has to fix it.
Yeah, you're right.
But you could own the entire house.
Do you see it? I got that cash flow game, and then I got the kids version too. Me and Reese just played a little while ago, and I'll send you the picture. So we were playing it, and basically you roll the dice, you go, and then you draw a red card, which is a liability, or you draw a green card, which is an asset, depending on what you land on.
Lisa's had both.
Reese was every time I was like, all right, I'm just gonna test the waters here. I'm gonna play it safe. Every time I get a green one and I'm able to invest in a property, it's like spend $1,000 and you cash flow $200 a month. And everybody starts out with $3,000. Every time I got a green card, I was saying, no, I'm not going to invest in it. I'm just going to put it down. I'm just going to keep saving however much money I was getting per check each month. And at the very end of it, I think I had $4,000. Reese was investing in the properties. I think it was like $7,500. He had 3 rental properties and 3 businesses, and it was a combined cash flow of $1,400.
Wow.
Yeah. Of course, I mean, it's a game, so take it with a grain of salt. You can like pick and choose, but the overall.
Imagine learning that game when you were Reese's age.
Oh man, it fires me up. I wish I would have started when I was 16.
Hey, but at least we're starting when we're lower 30s and not, lower 60s.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like a lot of guys too. Like, I try not to talk about it a ton unless somebody asks me now. I used to be fired up all the time, but I have like a select few I sit there and will like really talk about it with. But I think people think we're like nuts and we're like super risky. And
Oh
if
yeah,
anybody knows me and you, that's one thing we're not is, super risky. It's a very like calculated decision.
for sure, for sure. It's like a savings account. I mean, like I mentioned last time we talked, there's, three different streams of income coming in on one property.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just
I
staying
see
here.
myself now after working, me and you having this business, we'll be retired in, I would say 8, 9, 10 years.
Agreed, 100%. That's always been my goal by 40. So that would be my birthday's coming up on Tuesday, so that'd be 9 more years.
Yeah. I hate it too, man. I'll see posts like people did 25 years on the department, will leave. And then I'll see that Facebook post. Hey,
They'll pretend like
Time
they're
for me to
bored and they
work.
want to come back, but
man, yeah. And I don't say this to like make fun. I
Right.
don't at all. I really wish they would, man, reach out. You don't have to use me as your realtor. You don't have to use Mike. Mike ain't going to charge you, but man, reach out to us. We're here to help.
yeah. I mean, you could always take the advice that we give and just throw it away. It won't hurt our
Yeah.
feelings, but at least you'll have a different perspective because me and you both started with the save money, 401k, Roth IRA route, and then we had an awakening and we went the route we're going now.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was funny you mentioned that the department won't let you take out the funds because I remember last year when I went and took mine out, I received the email saying that it's been sent up to the sheriff to sign off on. And I was like, the sheriff has to sign off for me to take out my retirement money? Like, what's that got to do with him?
Oh yeah. It's not your money, dude. That 401k is not. We have the deferred comp and it's good if you max it out, but the thing about maxing out is, I mean, your paycheck's going to be slim.
Yeah.
If you have 2 incomes, that's great. But what I'm trying to say is, man, put some in the deferred comp if you want, but man, save up a little bit for 20% down on just one property.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
one.
And
I
then-
guarantee that if you have a bad tenant, you can get a new tenant in there. You're not going to continuously get tenants who are just going to set your house on fire.
Right. And each property that you go and buy will get a little bit easier every time.
100%.
Yeah, to save that 20% because now you got your regular W-2 and then you got this property cash flowing and that'll help you get 2. And then you got 2 cash flowing properties that'll help you get 3, you know?
Yep. Couldn't agree more, my friend.
That's about all the questions I could think of off the top of my head.
That's it. All right.